Hey everyone, it's John from WorthPoint, and today we are breaking a box of 2020 to 21 SP Signature Edition Legends Hockey, courtesy of Upper Deck. 5 cards per pack, 18 packs per box. Look for hard-signed legend autograph or hard-signed autographs from legends of the game. This is 2 autographs you're going to get on average per box. There's a few inserts, some really cool canvas cards included, some replica signatures in gold foil, along with some other goodies. Looks at, for example, players that after they retired went into the coaching ranks. Now, anybody who knows me as a collector knows that I love the Winnipeg Jets above and beyond everything else, and have put together a huge collection, and actually a full collection, of all the Winnipeg Jets autographs that are ever issued in packs or in box sets, etc. So when this one came out and there were 5 additional ones for me to pursue, it was a little bit of a fun aggravation is the best way to put it. But I'm very curious to see how this is going to break. Of course, you can check out Wikipedia at worthpoint.com to see some of the auctions that have already taken place, and check out some of the prices that you can expect to be paying. So our first card is Greg DeVries, and we've got one of our gold parallel replica autographs, as I mentioned before. First one is Nick Lidstrom. Going to the other cards in the pack: Marty St. Louis, Red Berenson, Henri Richard. Interesting thing about this product is that unlike a few of the other Legends appearances that you get, say that you would get in a normal product, you actually get a good mix of the very famous, like Henri Richard, that I pulled previously, but then you get some of the cult heroes and the interesting guys like Mike Weaver and Clint Malarchuk, a little bit more of the cult heroes, as it were. And I got my second foil autograph replica, Mark Bell, straight out of the gate here. So in theory, I've got the 2 now that I'm supposed to get in my box. Other pulls are Danny Bouchard and David Shaw. On to pack number 3. Lars Lindgren, the 3rd signature, or replica signature, sorry. Nick Antropov, Kerry Wilson, Brian Holzinger, Harold Snaps. So far, really enjoying these cards, and I had a feeling out of the gate I've always been a fan of some of these retro products. Peter Budaj, Brian Leach, All-Time Future Watch. So this is one of the more rare autographs sets that you can get, and mine is of Brad Richards, who won a Stanley Cup with the Lightning, their first cup way back when in 2003, 2004. Numbered 95 out of 199. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. But yeah, as it said on the box, these are all hard signed, and this one is a beautiful one. Billy Barber and Saku Koivu finished off my box, and I saw a lot of people talking about that Koivu is pictured with the Anaheim Ducks rather than the Montreal Canadiens. So you do get a couple players that are, I guess, differently than expected, pictured with a particular team. Mario Lemieux, and I've got my first canvas of Clark Gillies, and I love these shots of the cup celebrations. Obviously, not every canvas card is going to be of a cup celebration. Something to think about Upper Deck for later years, but I think that is absolutely beautiful. Poirier Salming, and Greg Gilbert. And one thing that I will mention is that the first 300 cards in the product are numbered, are regular base cards. The 301 to 350 are short prints. So there's an example of you, and most of them will be those legends, those upper tier legends, as it were. That'll be part of that last 50 cards. Mike Palmatier, Matt Sundin, and our second autograph is of Ally Afraidy. This is actually a design that has been used in the past, and it's escaping me which one it was from right now. I believe it was Ultimate Collection, but I'm sure someone will correct me. It's actually interesting because unlike most of the cards that have the high gloss, as you can see, this one actually has no gloss on it, so making it much easier for the player to sign, and it looks absolutely beautiful. No numbering on the back, but that is a beautiful looking card. My first out of the box, Lucien Debois, not autographed, but such is, and Brent Gilchrist. So in theory now I've hit my quota for autographs. So we'll see what happens. Greg Fox, Rick Lands. My first insert of Dominant Digits. Roddy Brindamore, number 17. Always a good argument as to who is the best player to wear a particular jersey number. I don't think Brindamore would rank high for number 17, but certainly he was one of the most dominant players of his generation and really underrated, in my opinion, overall. And it looks like we're about to get our second dominant digit. Peter Forsberg, number 21, and certainly you can't. There are obviously other players that have worn 21 that had very strong careers, but it's hard to argue that Forsberg wasn't one of the most dominant players to wear that number, or perhaps the best player to wear that number. Mike Komisarek, and another dominant digit, Marty St. Louis at 26. Timmy Horton, Henrik Sedin, Olaf Kolzig. Now, while we mentioned Horton, there is going to be a Legends product coming out as the second Tim Hortons sets this year. That's going to be coming out in Canada first, and inevitably the singles will make their way down to the States one way or another. Next canvas, Kevin Weeks, currently a broadcaster with CBC and Sportsnet. That's an absolutely beautiful shot, and I love when you get a good close-up of the mask like that. Terry Crispin, a rare black and white photo. Jack Valquette and Murray Wilson. Probably about halfway through the box now, not a little bit further down. Tuomo Ruutu, and we've got another canvas here. A Bernie Federico. Nice little shot there. Danny McGillis, Dave Barr, Michael Groshek. Very happy with this box and very happy with this product. This might be one that I go for the base set on. Adam Creighton, Peter Forsberg, and one of the other inserts, profiles, and this is based on one of the inserts that came in an earlier SP Authentic set, and it is part of the Bounty program. Pretty cool look. Reggie Leach and JR finishes it. Jim Cummins, Steve Ruchin, and we've got another canvas, this time Brian McCabe. This is definitely a Leafs fan's box. Ivan Cornet, not a Leafs fan, but such as Jerry Meehan. Is anybody outside of Toronto a Leafs fan, or have some sort of connection to Toronto that's a Leafs fan? Leave me your comments if you are. Mike Sillinger, Denny Potvin, profiles Jaromir Jagr. Again, part of the Bounty program. Nice little write-up. Terry Ruskowski and Bobby Smith. 4 packs left. Matt Hendricks. And this is one of the things that's interesting to me, at least before I go and see that hit, is that there's some guys here that played so recently that you kind of forget that they've actually retired. So Matt Hendricks, for example, who played with some of his last games in Winnipeg, only retired a couple years ago. So it's interesting that you get your sort of last look at some of these guys. Daryl Sittler, I'm going to hold him up for a minute because there is a Decagon card in there that I'm going to hide for a little bit longer since those are rare pulls. Stevie Larmer, Paul Reinhardt, do the old flipperoo. Let's see who we got here. Billy Smith from the 1980s. Beautiful, beautiful job on these die cuts, and these are going to be interesting when it comes to grading because there's so many edges that could easily get chipped away here. So if you do pull one, give it a shot if you think it's got a good chance at getting a good grade. 3 packs left. Randy Burridge, and we've got another insert here. Life After Hockey for Georges Laraque. Laraque has been busy with charities and businesses since his on-ice career ended in 2010. His ventures have included a restaurant, a trading card shop, and an online yoga marketplace. So I guess he dabbles in a little bit of everything. Bernie Geoffrion, Mikko Handzus, and Nick Schultz. 2 packs left. Again, you can start to check out WorthPoint.com and the Worthpedia for some of the pricing that is already out there, the prices that have been realized on eBay and other auction sites. Stewie Barnes, Ben Lovejoy, and the first and at this point probably only time I'm going to be pulling one of the Evolve cards, and this is of John Tonelli. And I love when it's something like this where it's a player that has been through multiple teams, multiple uniforms, and it really gives you a good look at their career encapsulated like this. Clark Gillies and Murray Craven. Final pack. Leave your comments below on these videos because we're hoping to do more of these. Brian Mullins, my second Jet, and surprise, surprise, another Evolve card. Brad Richards. That could actually look good with the autograph that I pulled. Bobby Probert, Patrice Brisebois, and Mark Recchi to finish the box. So yeah, absolutely think that this is a fantastic product. Condition sensitivity with a little bit of the foil on there, and of course the Decagon is something that is definitely going to be something to watch for grading on. But again, we had a couple really good autos in here between Iafredi and Richards. Some really cool canvas cards, and I think that these are going to get rank high as among collectors' all-time favorites for, well, either 2021 or 22-23, whatever way you want to put it. Some very cool cards to collect, and I think that this is one that's going to keep on selling for quite some time. There's going to be a lot of activity on the secondary market as well. So once again, throw us some comments, throw us a like, throw us a subscription if you like the box breaks that you're seeing, and we will catch you soon. Thanks very much.